In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, praise be to God, the cherisher and the sustainer of the world, most gracious, most merciful, master of the day of judgment. Thee alone do we worship, and thy aid we seek. Guide us on the right path, the path of those who have not in care thy displeasure, those whose portion is not wrath, and those who do not go astray. Amen. 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 So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. Do never give up. You never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. Do never give up. You never give up. God will make a way. I say, so never give up. Do never give up. You never give up. God will make a way. Put all your trust in God. Today I'm going to work on the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran. Now, if you read the holy verses, actually read the holy verses, one after the other, one after the other, one of the other, then the binding is like a constitution of beliefs that came to be bounded as holy book. So there are cases because on the moment, on event, and they have become a belief. It was to a saving situation on the other, but today it might be a curse to some people. So when they say the verse, then it's also going to motivate another spiritual conduct. So there are blessings, people who spoke blessings, but as you are speaking the blessings and blessings, then others are also provoking. But sometimes the reality that you say might be something like a curse to somebody. Let's say somebody is sitting on your happiness for 20 years, and all of a sudden they know that the landlord is dead, and all of a sudden the person can say, hey, I need my house. If the person does not have any place to go, it might be like a curse. So that is, they are all forms of so that is why when I was reading and there are also warnings, because we have seen wars upon wars upon wars. So most of the messages are warnings and warnings and warning. But then when I was reading down the Holy Quran, then I came across chapter 6, verses 151 and 153. That should have been the 10 Commandments in the Holy Bible, in the Holy Quran. But then it has been manipulated, so you don't get it. Unless maybe you have the wisdom of the gospel, reading the Holy Bible and getting the Bible aspect of the 10 Commandments. That is why you understand that is the 10 Commandments in the Holy Quran. Now, on the last verse of that verse, God said, do not follow any other path. They will lead you astray. He said what? Do not follow any other path. They will lead you astray. He said what? Do not follow any other path, because they will lead you astray. So read the Bible, but after you apply your commandment. Read the history of the gospel of Christ, but after you apply the commandment. Read the gospel of Muhammad, the history of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, but after you apply the 10 Commandments, so that it doesn't take you wayward. So they read but they don't apply. And they go to possess the history. So it takes them wayward. But when you read the Holy Prophet, it, everything has been military upon military upon military. So some of the verses are military verse. And when they are going to war, they pray. But in the end, when you throw the stone to the glass and it breaks, the owner will come and find out who threw that stone to the glass. So it becomes exchange upon exchange, exchange upon exchange. And we have lived it till today. So God is saying that we should follow the Ten Commandments as the only righteous path. So when you go and you see the circumstances, how rough, how bad, how palatable, how warning, it doesn't bother you, because at the end of the day, you are guided on a secure foundation, which is your commandment, your Ten Commandments. So that is why it must be in the academy, to all the academia source. So that when you go to maybe to the outside and you see the people dancing, at the end of the day, even if you misbehave, it will not be that wayward. Because what? But then when you grip it and then you go, at that time when you understand it well and you grip it well, but at the point, it was just overlooked. When the disaster came our way, and then going back to read. Oh, may God bless. That is why sometimes I say, that is why when you deny the son of the father and you deny this daughter of their parenthood, that the father denying the children of their mother, and the mother denying the son. So my father, knowing the problem, maybe the society having deviated me for some time, brought me the Holy Quran. And then he asked me to read. And it was amazing. I read it. First one. I read it. Second one. Page after page. And I read it again, the last one. And then the last one, I got the conclusion of the Ten Commandments. Page after page, 3 times. All the Holy Quran. And God said, do not follow any other path. They will lead you astray. Follow your commandment. So when you go out and you see all the nonsense going on, everything that is going on, at the end of the day, you grip to your commandment. You can even go and see, because as an investigator or as somebody who wants to know, you can even go to the discotheque. But then just to hang around and see, some of the music can move you. And if you are going with your partner, it's not bad. It is just maybe for instance, if I were to be a music director, there are words, I don't want to mention name, but it's like, after they have come with all their nonsense, because it's there, because that is how they got the music, you, the music director, should come and then twist the words. Because some people would think those words are going to betray and some people do not forgive. And therefore they have to kill the person of the path. Now, the twisting will even give you more market, because some people will not play it. But then when you twist it and you give it good word, it's just 3 statements. Good words. Before you realize, the children can play it in the home. The grandparents will enjoy it in the home. They were all once children. You were all born to grow from childhood into that adult stage. So when you play it and you twist it, and it becomes, when they come and the children are playing, they will not switch off the radio. They will allow them to play. And then in their anger, they also hide and then play it. So music directors should now twist those words so that they'll be the same song, that the person has. Then you twist it and put what wisdom words there, not wisdom words, words of comfort, words of encouraging, words of healing. So never give up. Do never give up. You never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. You never give up. You never give up. God will make a way. It's like the song came. I've been working all day, working for a job. No job on the environment for so many years. Maybe working for a job, working for a solution, working for can be twisted so that it doesn't make give so that it can be other. But then everyone is looking for a job, so it can be maintained like that. I've been working all day, working for a job. No job on the environment for so many years. So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. So this is country music. Country music. And it's like you blow the whole world. And under the trumpet, you see. So sound the trumpet. Because Europe, especially Italy, has gone down. But then we have seen the revival of the other European Union that they are coming up. But Italy is not willing to do that. So it is time to come in and then address the Italian government. Italy, other European countries, Germany is reviving, Switzerland is reviving. While within Italy, they don't want. Italy is becoming a place like the rat race. They have some right here. When you put maybe a kilo of, let's say, when you put you put about 10 kilos of before you come, they have taken out everything in just 2 minutes. If there are 20 rats, they'll be rushing, picking them, and go and hide everything. And the following day, you will not find anything there. So the Italian system is becoming, when the government releases something, it doesn't last. It doesn't stay 6 months, then it dies. So when the European Union brings the thing here, they quickly rush it out into secret. So that is, maybe they have studied the rats, and they are living in that nature. And it works, because with the moment you take it to a camp, so they will have to come in and we stabilize the government. We have to come in and we stabilize the situation. Because everything that comes on there, so they have so many assistants. Today that. I am saying that they should channel it into economic basic, at least one of it, so that it doesn't. People will not go and count stories, and that thing should be permanent. That is why I'm trying to say that from the day-born child to the most senior citizen should be the same, so that they don't have the excuse, because the lazy excuse, somebody will carry everything, the whole stock to the camp, and the system. So that is, it is a rat race. So the moment they see it, then they have to carry everything out. The last time I went to the engine of the economy, it was so bad. First, when you go, amazing, like the hospital, everyone will be called and they will go and solve their problem. The last time I go, I saw empty chairs all over. and it wasn't. So these are some of the things that sometimes we have to address. People do not know. If I had not gone, I thought maybe people are going in to be served. I went in and I was served. So it is time that we address the government, that some people might have seen it and have gone in a rat race to hide it in their camp. So the government must come in. It is a flow of European Union, and it's not a flow of Italians. Germany are working. Germany is working. Switzerland is working. Austria is working. Even the Eastern Europe are now working. Albania, all those areas, those came under the European Union. So why Italy, as the Holy Land? So we have to bless them in overflows and overflows, so that we can revive the economy. The economy basic. May God bless us and direct everyone on the right path. So, and when you hear, okay, never give up, or say tieni duro. Italian will say tieni duro sai. That is, be strong. Be strong, and never give up. So never give up. Do never give up. You never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. Do never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. Okay. And then we have okay. So that's why I was saying that, because it's a constitution, and everyone is looking for an angle to challenge the person off their track. So I realized that the Ten Commandments, the only trap on the Ten Commandments is the accomplishment. And the accomplishment comes through the people around, our friends, our relatives, and maybe colleagues of work, employment, and other things. And so the last time I said I was going to buy something in the supermarket, but here they sent 3 people to come and misbehave. They were not coming to buy. They were coming in to take something without paying. But I noticed people, so I stood down there and I exchanged 2 or 3 communications. So we went to the supermarket. I didn't know that they were going to misbehave at the shop, but I just paid mine and got out, and they also managed to manage their way out. So because they saw the stock of the computer, then they decided to employ those people. So in that accomplishment, I was going to my place. So with that, they have managed to take the money, and they are opening shops upon shops, supermarkets upon supermarkets. So the accomplishment is the problem. They don't investigate. They just pick the picture in the accomplishment, and then they don't even ask the question. And the following day, they've made the story rat race. They carry everything to the camp and feed. So this is the accomplishment. Somebody will come and tell you to go and help him do something. Before you realize, it's an accomplishment to get you involved, and he will get his payment and go out free. And then they just need your involvement because they have seen something that belongs to you that they want to take. So the accomplishment is the only problem on the 10 Commandments, because they know that the person will not do that. But they can come through your best friend. They can come through your lover. They can come through your mates, working mates, classmates. And they can deviate the person because they know that the person. So we have to be aware, and then we educate. When they come, with the moment anything they come and they see that it's evil. But sometimes it's not, you will be even going to your place doing your own thing, Then they will send the people around. And once they misbehave, then they get you involved. They pick your picture. So we have to work on that as judges, so that the moment the accomplice gets to know that when they try to trap this innocent youth, they will be investigated and then they can be punished. I think gradually the system will be healed because they have trapped a lot. Luckily, I happen to be that my father was a police officer, so I've seen how they were processing and interrogating. So I always try to stay in my anger. And not follow. So if maybe the innocent who does not know, maybe might have the 10 commandments, but maybe at the end has ended up badly because maybe he was following accomplishment and then watching them do, and he didn't know what to do. And sometimes too, prayer works. Prayer works. So at first we were not that, because the situation, most Muslims, about 90% Muslim that migrated to Italy have stopped praying. So sometimes some people might accuse the person, but then they are, when they come, the situation does not allow them. So they change their name and they become Christians. But then it's the same gospel. Either becoming a Christian or becoming a Muslim. It's the same gospel. So that is why we have to be aware that it's the same gospel, that the 10 Commandments exists. It has existed and continue to exist in the Holy Quran, so that we embrace ourselves. There are practices. There are things you can get. There are wisdom, because in Islam they have taken out the bloody covenant. But because they overlooked the 10 Commandments. It's like, in Islam is God. But because they overlook the 10 Commandments, they go into the haram series, and it's like the same, like the crucifixion. So that is why we have seen that it was the bloody covenant. We have to work on the bloody covenant so that we come out of it. Because the bloody covenant, the moment they see a little stain, then they kill. And it has taken so much covers. But then, even they going to kill, the 10 Commandments say, thou shalt not kill. So in that case, they will have to harbor themselves and then go to war. And then they run away. After they have been discovered, then they run away. So they're going to kill. Later will have to run away. Because the Lord said, thou shalt not kill. And God is the one that owns the earth. So we should come out of the bloody covenant, so that we can all live in peace, understand the gospel. God is the greatest. It's not the killing that will take somebody's food, only consume it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 7 years, and it is finished. And then they are in again to go and handle another things. God is a constant provider. So if we lay down policy, and God is a man of God. So God said in the last verse of the Holy Quran, in the last verse of 10 Commandments in the Holy Quran, which is the chapter 151, chapter 6, verse 151, 153. He said, do not follow any other path. Follow your commandment. Do not follow any other path. They will lead you astray. So the accomplishment is trapping those with the 10 Commandments. So now that we have to know that the accomplishment, so that if when their investigators are visited, they can study from the source. And if they know that people have been employed to come and trap this person into that, then they can save the situation. In that case, the accomplishment will move back with their complot and traps because they come to be paid. They come. And at the end of the day, they paid. Like the Holy Spirit whispered to me that the person who took me out, who came to whisper to me to go out, was paid 30,000 euros. And then he went to and enjoy his life. Was paid 30,000 euros just to come and whisper something for me to deviate my path. And after they deviated the path and they got the power to go excuse to go and pick the stock that they have seen. And the person who came to accomplish, whispered it, was paid 30,000 euros. And they went away with the billions of dollars under the network. But then, life is normal. Life is normal. God, the Holy Quran has said, life is agreement. So far as the person has agreed and accepted to go into that, it's normal. And sometimes it can be, it's not. You say we should move out of childish intelligence. If the law says 16, then you follow 60. And then when they go into agreement, and then even the agreement becomes, but then we don't have to go there. There are circumstances that people might go and judge, but this sometimes is an agreement between two adults. But the best thing becomes, to avoid anything, the best thing becomes what? Knowing the keys of life and living. And if you marry, dialogue in your marriage. Because without dialogue, if your wife dresses and the dress is not good, and then you go, and then later you go angry. No, come on, go and change it. Why are you going out with this? In a cool manner. Some people will do like, sometimes when you shout, then the woman will know that, hey, my mind is and then the woman will also come, oh, your tie is not good. Change it and wear the white one. You see, look, your office, you have to, you wear the white one. And then okay, the tie is good now. Your shoes, it's okay. So work on your partner. Work on your partner. When you see that it's not good, do not allow that to go out. Make sure the person changes. So sometimes that's why that's why it's always good to dialogue. It's always good to dialogue, so that you know the keys. Oh, I don't have anything. Okay, then we cannot go out today. When I come from work, I'll take you to the shop and buy you one or two things. Okay, then tomorrow we can go, because we can do it another time. So those are dialogue. If you don't dialogue on your relationship, you end up regretting everything. So may God bless us and direct everyone on the right path. So never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. Do never give up. You never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. So this is also the Kenny Rogers type. And you know Kenny Rogers has made it, right? And if he's in heaven now, I don't know where he is now. He will love this song. And he will love to play it personally. You see how God is bringing out the inspiration. So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. May God bless us and direct us on the right path. So, words of the Bible are even words of warning. Words of some verses are provoking. Some verses are curses. So that is why I say the churches, the prayer they say at the churches are full of curses because they have neglected the Ten Commandments. And one time somebody told me that with Christ they don't have to obey the Ten Commandments. So that is why there are wars and other things, because the Ten Commandments will not tell you to go to war. The Ten Commandments will not tell you to go and fight. So sometimes people make statements so that they can go in a misconduct. God is a provider and you are going to fight for food. The solutions are there. The money. It's just that we giving the order to print it. And if they see that the workload is, then they have to take positions. The European, if they see in Germany and the workload is there, then they have to take positions. Technology, simplifying things. If they think that the card, then we have to get card for everyone, because somebody might be having even 30 to 40 cars, and somebody does not even going for one will be a problem. So that is why we have to come with economy basis, so that at least everyone will have that one permanent for the basic things, so that we don't see people in chains, we don't see people anytime, because people are doing things for food, and they all have spiritual lineage in the Bible. Why they are doing that? Because every person that will go to war will pray, and they'll pick a verse. Every group have their verse of penetration. So that God told me, no, if you read it, as I tell you, Holy Quran chapter 6, verses 151 and 153. He said, do not follow any other path. Do not follow any other path. Do not follow any other path. They will lead you astray. So you be nice with the people, and when they see that they are in a complot, but at the same time you cannot go and see and report and go and report, because the moment you go to report, some people they cannot forgive. The little mistake, they pick the weapon, pay, and they go away. And after, ask them, when the investigation comes, they will be the people to pick their luggage in the morning and run away. So the fact that they are running away is telling them that they should obey God. And then you transform those people. Why are they doing that? Because these are our academia misconduct. Because the academia misconduct will call the people, and the same people will trace the camera so that they don't see. And sometimes they can show the camera and then show your face as the one who has brought them. But those around, they will close their faces, because they have seen something about you they want to take and feed. So may God bless us and direct everyone on the right path. So follow your commandment. Follow your commandment, because the Holy Bible, they are not all that sweet words. They are warnings, they are curses, and people are following the curse. Some are following the curses. And when I hear the kind of prayer they say on radio and TV and challenges under the bloody covenant, sometimes they can be full of curses. So speak a blessing. Speak a blessing always. So after you have come into your this thing, speak a blessing. The last time I try to avoid certain things, because it has become a trap, an accomplished trap. So it doesn't mean that I hate the person, because I'm trying to save myself from accomplished trap. One time, somebody came to, they sent somebody to come to my office and network my office. But then I have set a security file Do you know what is a security? I'm a security. I know that this type of fire is for my personal use. The moment it goes out, it can provoke a security. It can provoke a security. So the person came a network. But later when I went to, I said, no, this guy can create, this one can create a security awareness. So I took the file. Now instead of the person coming and rearranging the thing, decided to stop because I've taken that particular file. So in this case, they want me to be arrested. And I saw that that is a security file that must not go out. Today it might go out because I have known maybe the essence of it. But at that time, it could have been. So I took the computer out. That computer out. So it was a security test. Sometimes we have to save ourselves. The people who are coming only come to flame so that we can be attacked. Some of the people. So certain files. But today we have known that today it can go out. But at that time, under the security warning of a war on September 11. So we do things that sometimes some people don't understand, but it's for our own sake. Instead of they coming out to refresh the system, a network, they needed that computer. And that computer could end me, my career, could end my life. So I'm coming from the security section. Certain things are for our personal use, to know certain key points, but they are not for public. So when they come and they were trying to take it public because it has made a lot of money and it has made a lot of stock. But then there's the security threat that we have to awareness. So so that is what I'm saying. Sometimes they go and complain. It's because of this, it's because of this. But then on the other side, we are saving ourselves. We're saving our family. Because if the fast goes out, and then it comes that the place has been demarcated as a warning zone, what will so certain things are not for the public. Let's say it's my computer that I'm using. It's for they are all my personal files. So if I can go, if I go to even network it to an office, it must be just in an angle to flow some network gains, and it's not to be given out to because they are personal files. So that is how sometimes they make the complaints and other things in the form of challenge. But then there's also the security threat because we are coming from a security session. And in those flames, anything can happen. Now that things have come down, the White House will even want more money. The Pentagon will even want more money to know. Today we have come out. Today even Al Jazeera is now giving news in English. In all over America, they are watching Al Jazeera. So it is time to blow the trumpet, to heal our differences, that God is one. One God, one people, one nation, one world. One God, one people, one nation, one world. One God, one people, one nation, one world. So that we will heal our differences, all the differences and challenges. Speak a blessing. This morning, as this thing is reading down, I started it and I heard speak a blessing. If you're a mother, cherish the 9 months. Cherish the 9 months and bless your child always. It's not that they go wayward. It is the whisper, the skills, and the classmates. They take them wayward. And sometimes as they are walking, they can be possessed. And some spirit can take them wayward. So that's why prayer is 5 times a day. Speak a blessing on your children. Even if you think they are the worst children, because you didn't get the keys to give them the 10 commandments. And you didn't get the keys to tell them that when the friends comes with bad advice, they say, no, I cannot do that. And you didn't get the essence to know that my child is of age. Let me find a husband for her. Let me find a wife for him. You didn't get those wisdom. But the families, they will not say, sometimes they will not do it, but they program it till they unite them. They don't tell you. So if you're a mother and you don't get all this secret of those who have created stable families, and then you watch, your child may go wayward. Because let's say you have gone to meet somebody who is married, but because of economic structure, they are outside looking for economic gain. The person will not tell you the person. So you might think, you might be in maybe relationship for 3 years, thinking that you are going to marry the person finally. That is why they promoted girlfriend and boyfriend. By the time you are ready to go, somebody will come in a Mercedes with millions of dollars. That is the actual husband who has to go on a mission. So you think you are relationship ready to go and marry the thing when you made the money. Then that somebody has gone, his actual husband has come from the mission. But because of the painful aspect, they didn't know of the clinical aspect. So they asked them to go. So when they go, because in difficult times, it happens. It goes on. So if you see that before you see the person, that person will go. And you go in pain. And then you have to go and look for another one. And then you see that the other one will go. Because they are not allowing the finances to flow. So when I saw that, then I said, no, I have to make money. Because when you go to pick and you don't have the money, your salary cannot, and somebody comes with a briefcase of cash, the household ready with cars around it. Every woman would think twice. So by the time you can, the luggage is gone. Even if you're a man, and then your wife is always not giving you so much, and then you find that your family has proposed something, and then you go there, and then there's you will also think about it, either to marry the 2 women, and then because in Islam is there. So if you're a woman, put yourself to tax and maintain your man. And if you are so it should be part of the program. And then they shouldn't go out and deceive, knowing that they are going to play with the heart and soul of other people, so that if they are not ready, then they stay back. So when I saw that, I didn't want to stay that much longer. I wanted to work, so I was working 16 hours just to go and get married. But it didn't work. When it didn't work, you see, when you hold it here, then they also pull it there. When you hold it there, then they also pull it the other side. So there has been manipulations upon manipulations upon manipulation. And at the same time, those people are not ready because they are hooked to their foundation and circumstances. And at the same time, they are not willing to. So it's all about readiness. So when you get the finances ready and you get your house ready, it's just one touch. So the women are looking for security, men who can give them security. So if you're a man, work hard and make money. If you're a woman and you have the opportunity, work hard and make money. And then when you go to discuss, it will amaze you the kind of husband you will get, the kind of wife that you get. So it's also about security. The man who is coming to give you that thing. And then you also make sure, are you going to go in with somebody who will just pick his luggage 2 years and leave you and abandon you and your child? If you're a woman, go into prayer. Get a man who will come and stay by your side and raise your children with you, the children with you. It's amazing. You will not see. Don't follow bad advices. That I love to be alone. I love to be alone. If the moment you see that you cannot accommodate some of the things, just create a bedroom for yourself and create a bedroom for. Because let's say you might want to be in your secret, and the person might be want to work, do some assignment. In that case, your secret might disturb the person, and therefore it will create. Because in these days we work with a computer, we work with a smartphone. So when you agree on your time, then every computer must be off, mobile phones must be off, for you to enjoy that mutual communication. So it can be one of the best advice for marital couples. And because today we have to work. In some of the assignments, you have to do it overnight. So, and sometimes you might be there, and but there are all circumstances. But at the end of the day, the prayer is first, and then your commandments. He said, "Do not follow any other part. They will lead you." When you get the commandment, that is why you get the reality of the gospel, the true aspect of the gospel. If you apply anything, when you hear the history and then you apply the 10 commandments in the name of God, God will direct you on the right path. God, the first chapter, which says, direct us on the right path. And then directing us on the right path is the 10 commandments. Because what would the police come and do in your name? Police will only come and do and bring you your reward. The military will come to you and award you, because you don't have anything. Maybe their involvement will disturb a bit, can disturb your lifestyle a bit, because some of the involvement can be very dangerous and it can disturb. But when you pray and continue to pray and continue to pray, your innocence will be revealed to God. And when they think they are going to verdict in a bad way, that is where your reward will flow. So say, do not follow any other thing. They will lead you astray. So follow your 10 commandments. Follow your 10 commandments. Read that of the Holy Quran, and read that of the Holy Bible, and compare them. He said, desist from shamefulness, and that is the adultery. He said, thou shalt not commit adultery. So that I came to realize that homosexual is adultery. And it was homosexual that God destroyed the entire community. It's a homosexual that God destroyed. So homosexual is adultery, because the God who created you has said, do this and do that. And man, for the sake, he said, I like that, I like that. Oh, that is why he says Psalm 24, you see. It's not what they like. Because at the end of the day, it is just a misconduct. It's just to kill the light around you. When you allow that, it kills the light around the person. And they know that by doing that on that person, kills every light around the person. So homosexual is adultery. So if you're a man and your fellow man decide, just push that person out and then go out and look for something to do. Go to the field and pick herbs. Just add some little little 1 spoon or 2 spoons of and prepare some porridge, and then you sleep. You prepare this thing, you boil it, you add some 2 spoons of flour, and then you shake it up. Some sugar, some pepper, and then you drink it. There's always something. Unless maybe the person becomes hooked and becomes so lazy and lazy and lazy and lazy and lazy. That is why they find themselves hooked to that thing. But if they will move out in the name of God, when it says go to the SOS and assistant social for go and discuss, they might not be able to help you, but sometimes you can get one or two indications what is going on air. So when you go and they say go to the next place, go. When it is that you have to write the report and say do this, do. And finally God will step in and bless your day. So may God bless us and direct everyone on the right path. So do not give up and never give up. So never give up. You never give up. Do never give up. God will make a way. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Praise be to God, the cherisher and the sustainer of the world. Most gracious, most merciful. Master of the day of judgment. Thee alone do we worship, and thy aid we seek. Guide us on the right path, the path of those who have not incurred that displeasure, those whose portion is not wrath, and those who do not go astray. Amen.